What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today I want to do a quick review on an awesome little trigger for your Glock. I want to talk about the Tactical Pontoon Elite Glock trigger. I got this trigger from Tactical Pontoon. He did send this to me for free. So let's take a look at the trigger here real quick. This is on my Jagerworks Glock 19. I shoot this pistol quite a bit, and as you can see there, it matches quite nicely with my gold barrel. I like it, black and gold for Hawkeyes. I'm a big fan of that, and it looks really, really good. Now, looks is not where this trigger ends. It actually functions really well also. So as you can see here, it is fully adjustable. You can adjust the travel at your leisure. It actually, well, I'll show you here in a second where to adjust it, but let me show you the trigger pull here really quick where I have it. This is actually kind of a defensive gun, so this is a defensive trigger. It's not overly light. I would say it breaks right around 3.5 to 4 pounds. Lighter than a standard Glock trigger, but it's not going to be some crazy souped up trigger that you might find on like my Glock 34, for example. So you can see here, a little bit of a wall, breaks really smooth. Now I actually have a little bit more travel in the trigger because I like that. I like a little bit of pre-travel on my triggers for self-defense, but I don't like a lot of reset because once I've already fired the first shot, I want the next ones to come off quickly. So as you can see there, the reset is very, very short, and that's what I'm a big fan of. So it makes the trigger just that much faster and that much more accurate from the original stock trigger because you have a lighter trigger and you still have the same over travel that I like, but it also has a very quick reset, making me faster on the gun. I'm a big fan of that. Also, the very wide, flat trigger shoe not only looks really nice, but it feels really good as well. It feels similar to an Apex trigger, except I like the little trigger dingus, the trigger safety, a little bit better on this one. And I also really like the black trigger with the gold on there. Now, something unique about this particular trigger is how it operates. So if you know anything about the Gen, I'm not going to take the trigger all the way out, sorry about that, but if you know the how a Gen 5 operates, it doesn't have that little trigger spring in it. So what he did is he modified a Gen 4 trigger to work in a Gen 5. And I don't know what kind of voodoo Harry Potter magic he has going on in there, but it seems to work really, really well. This is one of the best triggers that I've tried for a Glock, and it should be because it is around $175, but for it you get a very reliable product. You get a product that looks really good and operates really well, and most of all, since he's kind of a one-man operation, you get really good customer service. Now, I didn't know this guy before he sent me the trigger, but we've been going back and forth and talking about guns and talking about triggers and all kinds of stuff. Now, if you want to adjust this trigger, all you'd have to do is pop out this rear pin here, pull the trigger up a little bit. You don't have to take it all the way out, and then you can just adjust it with a little Allen key that sits right here. Not a problem to adjust it at all. If you're looking for a adjustable self-defense style trigger that's going to make your Glock look badass and it's going to function really well and make you shoot a little bit more accurate and a little bit faster, or at least make it easier to shoot faster and accurate because you're not going to have to fight a heavier trigger or run a longer reset, the Tactical Pontoon V2 trigger is a pretty great option in my personal opinion. Not to mention the fact that I can't stress enough how good customer service is at their company. I know a lot of places that I've experienced, so I buy a lot of products, a lot of firearms products because I'm a reviewer, and I have had some really shoddy customer service in my time, and one of the worst times, I actually did a video about it, it was so bad, was from Lone Wolf Distributors. So it's actually nice to buy products from smaller companies a lot of times because they really care about their customers. Other than that, what else can I say? It's a Glock trigger, it works great, it looks great. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.